There will be a day in the future when the popcorn is popped, the TV cameras are there, the fans are in the stands, and the team decides they're not going to play. Mark my words, we will see that in the years ahead.
That was Big 12 Commissioner Bob Bowlsby speaking at the National Press Club in Washington, D.C. On Monday, he served as the keynote luncheon speaker, where he used the opportunity as a national platform to address some of the issues facing college athletics.
We've got 350 Division I athletic programs, Division I universities. And these universities range in budget from $3 million on one end to almost $200 million on the other end. And yet we all try and play in the men's basketball tournament, the women's basketball tournament. We try and make rules that paint all of those organizations with a single brush.
Commissioner Bowlsby went on to say that this is a period of significant evolution in college athletics. He described some troubling trends, such as the proliferation of gambling around college sports and the environment television rights create.
You know, right now gambling, I believe I'm correct when I say it's illegal in 49 states. And yet ESPN and Fox insist upon carrying betting lines. We would never put college games on Friday night. Well, now we play Friday night, Thursday night, Wednesday night, Tuesday night, in search of the Holy Grail, which is TV money. And I don't think you can play football games on Tuesday night and say that you care about the education of the campus and the kids.
So what's the first step? I caught up with the commissioner after the luncheon to hear his take on how reform can begin.
We have tried to create a level playing field over the years, but the fact of the matter is there are things large and small that differentiate one institution from the other. And if you can get them into smaller groups like we have with the Autonomy 65 and the 5 conferences, I think you have a better chance of coming up with meaningful legislation that you're all willing to live by. Making rules for the entire 350 that are in Division I is really difficult, because what is a great decision for a Big 12 school is a bad decision for a mid-major and a terrible decision for a small school. So there are legitimate differences of opinion as to what ought to happen, but you know, we're never going to work our way through these things unless we tee it up. And the fact is, a lot of what we've been doing in the past hasn't worked. And so if we can't make change with what we've been doing in the past, we need to find a different methodology.
From the National Press Club, Kristen Keith, Big 12 Digital Network.